And it was, you can even, I mean, these were originally made, I'm going to make you do this, right? Showing you the way this was originally invented for. I mean, people put these on a tripod, and so you didn't have to be steady. You could then just sit there and you could look. They've got a little peep sight here. You can sight along the peep sight, and you got a guy out in front of you, and he's got a tape or something like that, and you kind of keep track. It was a surveying method, right? And so that's what it was invented for. And we still use it for those kind of things occasionally, but we don't use it very much anymore for those kind of uses because it's kind of whatever, right? But the fact that it points to true azimuth is really, really handy because you don't have to sit there and figure out what the real orientation is because you can, otherwise you don't have to do the dialing thing like you do with these other things of pointing out which direction's which, right? There's another thing I forgot to mention before I even started. They also have an adjustment for magnetic declination. Anybody remember what magnetic declination is?
Only one.
Where's the magnetic pole? A compass points at the magnetic pole, right? Is the magnetic pole on the geographic pole?
No. It's not the same. It shifts.
And in fact, it moves.
Yeah.
In fact, I got screwed by this one in Alaska. For about 5 years, I had bad measurements because I didn't realize the pole had moved so much that the declination had changed by about 5 degrees because you're too close to the pole. Down here, it doesn't change very much. It changes very slowly because we're far enough away from the pole. But if you think about that for a moment, just about North Pole, say, is something like this. I'm trying to think of where the magnetic pole is, like somewhere in northern Canada. I can't figure this out from this position. But what that means is, here, relative to true north, magnetic north is actually to the east of north, 10 degrees. That's our magnetic declination here in El Paso. So if you have a straight compass that doesn't have any correction for it, and you use magnetic north, you'll always be 10 degrees off.
So if you go a long way and you're 10 degrees
really
off,
messed up, right?
You're lost.
You are really lost. So